What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Low-Key Legend. Welcome back to a brand new commentary for you guys. This has been quite a while since I got behind the mic and sat down for one of these, but god damn, it's good to be back. It is good to be back, y'all. So let's jump on into this story here, man. This is going to be how I got into the union and how I ended up getting the job that I currently have now, man, as a local one iron worker for the past year and a half now. So let's dive on into it, guys. It was a cold winter day. I'm just joking. I don't know when this exactly was, but I got a recommendation to go into the construction field, and I was heavily interested because of my father, who was also in the construction field as well. And people around his job were told that the test was coming up to become a journeyman for the ironworkers. So the process of joining and being an ironworker or being a carpenter or being a plumber involves some test taking skills initially to get yourself into the door. Now, if you are looking to join the union, the first step is to look up when their apprenticeship tests are available. Now, this is going to be different for each individual local and area and profession that you want to get yourself involved in. So a plumber from Philadelphia is going to be different than an electrician from New York. You know what I mean? They're going to have different times and everything is going to be structured differently. So make sure you check online when the nearest date is and the facility that it is carried out in. Now, usually that's going to be at their main hall, and whenever you know that, and you're going to want to make sure you know where that is, because that's going to be pretty much a safe house for you when you are in the union. This is going to be probably where your schooling goes on. The schooling aspect actually only really matters once you're in. So the process of getting in, like I said, go online and make sure you know when the date is for the test and to apply for this test. Now, when you go there on the certain date to register for this test, you will need to go there with some cash on you as well. I think the register to take this test is initially $40 or $50. And then you can also get a booklet that you can, like, pretty much a study guide for the test for an additional $40 or $50. But I would highly recommend getting that book, dude, and just study that book. And then a couple weeks later, they're going to shoot you an email or a text, or they'll send something to your address. They'll pretty much tell you when the date will be to take this test. Now, they're going to have it split up depending on how many people register. They're going to have it split up on the different weekends. So you will have to keep in contact with whoever is directing it and coordinating it, and they're pretty much going to keep you informed on when to come in next to that hall, or like I said, that safe house, and go there for your part 2 pretty much, which is the test. And you go there, if you study that whole study guide and you go there and take the test, it should be relatively easy because that whole test is pretty much the study guide, just in different orders. You know what I'm saying? All the questions are in different orders, but they're all on the study guide. So make sure you pay that extra $40-50 and just study that shit. And you're gonna want to do as good as you fucking can on this test, guys, because guess what? If you fail this test or you don't qualify, you gotta wait years and years until you could take the next one. Okay, so this could depend. Some of them get reset every couple months or every 6 months, every year. But the way the ironworkers one was I believe if I didn't get in on this try, I would have had to wait like 3 years for the next one. But you only have to get in to, you gotta meet a percentage of the people who take the test, guys. So say they're only gonna accept 100, 150 people, and if they have 1,000 people taking this test, you need to make sure that you're within that top 10%, that top 15%, so you have a good chance that you're going to get called because you did good on your test. And that is how they pretty much will choose people, going down the list on how good you did on your test, as well as references. I do feel like references do have a play. So if you do know somebody in that line of work as well, put their name down. And if they have a good name and they are a good reference, then that is a good little leeway to shoot you up the leaderboard a little bit on your test score. But that is very, do not use that. Use it if you can, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not going to help everyone is what I'm trying to get at. So just try that. And then, I mean, once you do that, dude, I'm telling you, this is the exact process that I went through to get this shit. Went there, took the test, and I believe I took it with another 1,600 people, but they split it up into, groups of like 150 people a day. So I was sitting in there with a class of like 150 people, all taking the test at once. And, man, I studied the fuck out of that study guide, and I sat down and took the test, and I fucking breezed through it. It was so awesome. And I ended up placing very high. I think out of the 1,600 people, dude, I placed fucking 61. So I ended up, I felt real confident. I got my results back, and I was like, all right, cool. And then COVID hits. All right, so COVID hits, really fucks a lot of shit up, dude. And then a year goes by, and, pretty much the world was just all fucked up, bro, for like a while, a full year, I would say. It's still kind of fucked up now, you know what I mean? But since COVID hit, it like pushed our schooling back. So the whole hall kind of shut down for a little bit. So we didn't get a chance to, get called to come in and go to school as soon as we could. You know what I mean? COVID hit, and then we're like, well, we can't call these people yet. We gotta wait, and for X, Y, and Z to go through, and all this other dumb shit. But as soon as you get that call, I remember it was like a year and a half, guys. I was laid off, or I wasn't working at all. It was crazy, and I was like, well, I gotta get a fucking job. Like, I'm not gonna sit here. And I was making a lot of YouTube videos at that time, though. But I was like, I can't just sit here, and I gotta get a job. So I got a job delivering or dropping off, or like just a warehouse job, pretty much, just driving a fucking forklift around. Almost, it was like a stand-up forklift that you'd like stand on and drive it, and fucking there was like a bucket on the front. It was pretty cool. But I did that for like 3-4 weeks, dude. And the 4th week, like I was driving on my way to work, and I got a phone call, dude. And I look down and I answer it, and it's the president, pretty much, of the ironworkers local. And I'm he calls me and asks me, if I'm still interested, and I, start freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, dude, like, yes, like, you have no fucking idea, dude. I was working some warehouse job again on some bullshit, like, not really in the, I was heavily, this call meant a lot, pretty much, dude. So when I got it, I went to the hall that following week. He told me he'll keep in contact with me, and then he shot me a text message probably the following week, giving me a date to come in. And then I went there that date, and the first day I went there, we started immediately doing our OSHA class with him teaching. So, because the way it was set up, I don't think it was supposed to go that way, but that's just the way it was because of COVID and shit. But anyways, guys, that's literally how you do it, dude. That's how you get in the fucking union. It's very, very simple. And from there on out, dude, that was it. The first day I got in, he told us come back next week to get sworn in, pretty much. So after we did our OSHA 30, we came back next week and, went to class again. And I'm still going to class now. It's a 4-year commitment. But once you're in it, dude, like, it's definitely, a whole change of pace, a whole lifestyle change for me, and in general, if you are trying to get into the construction field, it is a bust your ass kind of fucking business. But you can learn a lot out of it, and you can develop a lot of characteristics from this shit too, almost like the military, you know what I mean? It's like the step under the military, I would say, and like, mixed in with like prison's somewhere mixed in with theirs. I can't find the correlation exactly, but it's somewhere mixed in with that. But I'm just saying, dude, they take care of you there, man. It's a fucking brotherhood, and they take care of each other, and you know, it's fun, dude. You get all fucking dirty, you make good money, and it's like working out every day, dude. Depending on what you want to do, you know, and it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're all really good paying, and they have really good benefits. And I didn't really see another path for my life, you know. I missed out on college, and I didn't see where I can go. My YouTube wasn't popping off. I was kind of running out of options. I feel like I was almost cornered into, you know, making a life decision that would put me on the right track. And this call that I got one day fucking changed my life, dude. So that's easy. I mean, it might sound easy, but it's really a process, dude. And if I would have failed that test, you know, I don't think I would have. I would have placed lower on the score thing, so they wouldn't have called me as quick, and I might not have ever been called, and might had to go retake it. You know what I mean? So very blessed to be in this situation, and yeah, you guys can too, bro. If you guys are you know, in looking for a career change, or just a change of anything, dude, or even just want to try it out, man, give it a shot. Fuck it. Construction is not for everybody, but it is they take care of you, man. Like I said, it's that or college. You got those choices, so choose wisely. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. That's the story of how I got in the union, and what I've been on. You know, it's all hard work, like I said, but it pays well. It keeps me busy. And that's really all you could ask for, right? So, is what it is, man. I love each and every one of you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whenever you decide to watch this. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low-key. It's been your boy, the Low-Key Legend. Thank you, guys. Smash a thumbs up on this video right now if you guys did enjoy at any point. If you guys are new to the YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon. Always stay notified, never miss out on a brand new video from your boy. All that out the way, though, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.